Hey there guys, we are up here on Mackinac Island and this is a real treat. We thought we'd show you through a really cool woodland project. We're way back, about as far back as you can get on the island in an area known as Wood Bluff, and we just built this awesome, epic, cool pondless waterfall system behind this house, and it's just such an enchanting, peaceful, sweet spot, and wanted to show you through this fresh project and talk you through what we did. So anyway, let's dive in. All right, so this job is pretty cool. The client called me up earlier this summer in the springtime, and they said, you know, Jack, I know that you're super busy and everything like that, but would you come out and take a look at this project we've, you know, kind of been dreaming about doing and we've been saving up for and everything like that, and see what you can come up with or see what you think. And I rolled up here and I just totally fell in love with the cottage. I've always, you know, ridden by here and I've known the cottage, but I've never done any work here at all. The previous owners, so these are new owners, but the previous owners did everything completely themselves and really, you know, kind of stayed to themselves. And so I had never stepped foot on the property, but they have a large amount of really beautiful woodland property. There's a really awesome chunk of the property that goes back into the woods back here, and so we were able to utilize that, and I'll show you what I mean. For this project, we had the horses haul out my girl, my ditch witch, and had the horses haul her out here, so I was able to use my real small little piece of equipment on this one, and we got lucky because the digging was real easy and stuff, so I was able to dig this all out pretty quickly. You have to try to imagine this was all just grass and kind of wildness and a lot of poison ivy, believe it or not. And so to start, I had to just kind of gut and demo and rip into this, and I dug this all out and shaped this all and everything with the ditch witch and by hand, and then we put in this really cool pondless waterfall system. We've put these in a lot. This is a system and a kit we ordered from Aquascape. Really like those guys and what they've been able to put together. So right now I'm standing over top of 12 aqua blocks that are these big plastic heavy duty blocks that make up this pond system, and that's all wrapped up in this rubber membrane, and the rubber goes all the way up through here and everything like that, so we can build all of our little waterfalls and build the whole system. But it's cyclical, and the pump is down in here in the water, just constantly recirculating the water. So being a pondless system like this, it allows for a lot easier maintenance. We can keep the water really clean, and we're not really worried about having this big deep pond that, you know, somebody could fall in or something like that, and the owners had some concerns about that. So we've got this just really cool up at the top of the falls, where the water is just, you know, kind of coming out of this rocky, craggy outcropping. And we haven't finished planting or doing anything. All of these ferns and a little bit of plantings and stuff that you see were just stuff that I dug up in the woods and around here. We'll come in soon and plant up all of this surrounding areas around the stream and everything like that, so it really looks like it's just been here forever. But I was able to rip around through the woods and find all these awesome, craggy, beautiful, mossy boulders and, you know, all these mossy logs and stuff. And it just makes the waterfall and the stream look so much more natural and so much more Mackinac. And then you can imagine once we get it all totally planted, it'll really look like it's just been here forever. Like it is a really, truly natural stream. Now, the owners wanted just a small, real, softened little patio space so they could put 2 Adirondack chairs and a little table so they could sit here, enjoy a glass of wine in the late afternoon, and the sun comes around like this and just warms this little pocket so beautifully in the late afternoon. So it's such a nice little spot to sit, surrounded by the sound of the water. We've got to, like I said, we've got to get this all planted, plant these beds up and finish our kind of our softening, but this is going to be such a sweet spot for them to sit and enjoy, have birds and wildlife playing in the water and everything. And I'm just, you know, thrilled at the way this one is coming together. Another thing, so out here on the outside of the falls, this is all just a natural meadow, as you can see, as it always has been here. And we sprinkled this all in native grasses and wildflowers. And I just seeded this like a week ago, and you can see all these little babies starting to come up already, which is really exciting to see it already germinating. So it's fall time here now, and this is a fall seeding. So I'm gonna see a lot of nice germination like this, and then the snows will come and this will all go dormant. In the spring, all these seeds or all these plants will wake up and, you know, be absolutely gorgeous. We'll have a nice, and I blended a lot of that seed out into here and stuff, but we'll have a nice wildflower meadow on this whole side of the stream, which is gonna be super, super cool. So one of the reasons I took this job on and I was so excited about it is the fact that they have this big wooded part of their property, because I knew I could come up into here and harvest some moss and mossy boulders and find some really cool features, which makes our water features look so cool and natural, and that's really my jam. So as you can see here, we've got just some awesome mosses. This is at this base of this maple tree here, and I can just peel a little bit of that off. That'll grow right back in no time, but I can take this moss then and tuck it into the sides of that waterfall in little nooks and crannies and stuff, and it'll totally take off. Some of it might die back a little bit, but the spores are all there, and we'll get moss growing and going to have a really cool natural look to our stream. So I'll be able to get some nice pieces out of this. We have a lot of natural artesian springs that pop up all over the island, and I've been playing in them and running up through them and, you know, splashing through them since I was a little kid. And if I can mimic that look and make them look like they've been here forever, then when you're sitting around by the stream and stuff like that, it really feels like you're just in natural Mackinac, which is the goal of a project like this. Well, thanks guys. Thanks for joining me on this fun little peek into this water feature project here on the island. I love showing you guys these cool little projects and stuff like that. And we love to hear from you. So please do leave a comment. Let us know what kinds of projects you're most interested in, what you want to learn more about. If you want to, hear more about how my crew and I do it all by horse and bicycle, and see a little bit more about the horse culture here on the island. Or if you want to learn more about, design and how I go through my whole process and stuff like that, we're more than happy to deep dive into any kind of video and stuff like that. Just let us know what you want to know about, and we'll make it happen. So we've got a lot more cool videos coming your way this fall as Mackinac transitions into the beautiful, beautiful color season, and we have a lot of really awesome projects going on. So stay tuned, subscribe, ring that bell and all that stuff, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.